Welcome everybody to another episode of Vets and Bricks. This is T, part of the duo T and J, and I'm here with another episode of Love Letter to Lumibricks. Right now we have one of their new sets that was released in November 2025, and this is the Ore Factor. It's part of the Steampunk World series. I believe this is my first, this is my first build with the Steampunk World. So from my previous videos, you will know that I have every set from the Cyberpunk Neon City series. So that's what I've been concentrating on in the Lumibricks era. And then I also have a lot of their, what is it? Is it not City Life? Street Life. Yes, I have a lot of their Street Life collections also. So this is going to be my first one with the Steampunk World. I like the Steampunk World because it looks it has a mixture of like Western and futuristic. So I thought that would look great for Planet Darth. This is going to go over by the industrial area where we have our railroad tracks. Then we have our factories where we have our candy being produced. So this is gonna fit right in because there's train tracks. There's it's an ore factory. It's a factory. So we have here, what does that say? Mechanical claw and then a conveyor belt. So we know what that means. Gears. We're gonna be working with gears. Let's turn this around. Interesting that it doesn't have like the picture with like the other items of this series, so it just goes more into depth of the ore factory. So we get to see how many minifigs we have. We got 3 and 6. Okay, awesome. Go on the side. What does this say? I'm gonna try to flip it. It says, "The owl sees what we dare not." Okay, what does that mean? I am curious. Like, is there a storyline to this? Okay, and then this says, "Nothing moves without crystal power." I am intrigued, you guys. So we're kind of late to the Steampunk World, so hopefully we can catch up and see what all of that mystery means. Oh my God, look at this book. So we have 2 books. Look how thick these books are. Oh my God. So book 1 is 3,138 pieces. I mean, goodness. Oh, so let's move out. What's that? Oh, that's just a card. All right. So we got book 1. I mean, good Lord. What is happening? Oh, I may stay up late tonight. I don't know how far I'm going to get. I'm just so intrigued. And this is book 2. Again, equally thick. Okay. And let's go ahead and dump all of this out. Let's get our kit. There it is. There is our lighting kit. Boom, boom, boom. It's thinner than the other ones. And then let's do our classic dump. Nice and loud. Put that over there. The box now becomes our trash. And there's S bag, another S bag. Okay, I see 10, 14. Okay, 14 is the highest so far. Oh, 15. 15 is the highest so far. 10, 16. 16 is the highest so far. 2, 1. All right, I think I'm gonna stop at 16. All right, 16 bags. So we have 16 bags. Look at all that wonder and joy bricks. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and start organizing everything, and we'll see how many bags I get done tonight before I doze off and fall asleep. Okay, everybody, let's get the bricking. Okay, so I put together the minifigs, and it looks like the main characters. We got this guy with the top hat. I mean, really, anybody with a top hat, can you trust them? His name is Edward. Edward, by Jove. And then we have this character, a crone. Look at, she got an old person face. I haven't seen that yet. Look at the wrinkles. I made her have black hands so she can have gloves instead of the white hands. I like her. I like her look. I like the hood. So here's the storyline. Seems like this guy is hungry for power, of course. And he wants to use these crystals to fuel his city to make it powerful. And then the crone, she's like, I tried to warn these fools not to trust Edward. He's trying to use the evil crystals to get more power. Like, once you start, you can't stop. So yeah, a little storyline for this for the steampunk world. I like it. So we'll see how they survive in Planet Darth. They're gonna have their own little storyline going on in an already complicated world. So I'll definitely have some stormtroopers surrounding them, making sure they don't get out of hand. Trying to build with evil crystals. We can't let that get out of hand. Okay, so we have our side characters. We got a miner guy. We have a worker chick. She got a gun. We got this guy. And then we got this guy. Yeah. So they could just be spreading apart. But these two, we'll make sure to surround them with some stormtroopers so they don't get out of hand. All right, back to it. I have a feeling I'm going to be creating these little mini stops throughout this build because it is just fascinating. So look at this technique right here. It's the archway, and you have a flat piece here, and then you have like these connecting pieces, and you kind of put them on top of each other like that. And yeah, then you're able to mold it. Isn't that cool? So it can fit the archway. So this is the first time I've done something like that. And again, this is Lumibricks, and I find that quite fascinating, and I really like that technique. That is going to look cute. We have a gear right here. Of course, you know I love my gears, so I will definitely record whatever that is going to control. But right now I'm just showing the technique for the archway. So that's awesome. All right, back to it. Okay, here is the final product. This thing is huge. This was a bit challenging, I have to say. I kept stopping and having little mini episodes to make sure I captured in that exact moment what I was feeling on certain parts. But this is the final product. You can see all the intricate details. I have the lights on, but it's like really bright outside, so you probably can't see the full effect of the lighting kit, but I will try to explain everything. So right here we have a little cart. That little cart was fun to put together. All the details of the little gems, the minerals. I love those tanks right there. The roof. I placed my minifigs in various spots where it makes sense. Again, this is the conveyor belt. You see how those lights up? That's pretty cute. I didn't put anything on the conveyor belt yet, but we can definitely put some gems there and some minerals. Up here, oh crap. And this is where the battery pack is. I have the battery pack, but I'm going to order more USB cords. Oh, look at those alternating lights. Cool. we'll see inside there in a minute. Got distracted. Squirrel. I like this up here. Again, we see the lights. And then watch when I move this. Look, it comes up. And then, wait, I thought there was some gems in there. Where'd my gems go? Put some gems in there. But yeah, that's cool. So that kind of goes up and down. Pretty cool. Down here we have more lights. We have a little fan. Doo-doo. Again, more lights. See that angle? Isn't that cool? Okay, so this comes off. Let's be very delicate. That detaches. Boom. Then you get to see the inside. See the alternating lights. And then that is our, I showed you that guy. I showed you that before. Where's the cranking mechanism for that? There it is. That's moving back and forth. Cute. Pretty sweet. There's our some gems. Let's go ahead and take a couple of those off. Take 1 or 2 of those off and put it in the conveyor belt. Okay, now we're gonna take this. This is fun putting together. It's very sturdy, like the chimney with some ladders. Okay, put that back. I'll snap it into place later because it takes a little bit of maneuvering. And over here, we have the front. And you can see the lights, and there's the doors. Open those up, and you get to see the conveyor belt from that angle. And the alternating lights from that angle. And look at the wall. Look, there's lights there too. It's just really cool. You see the lights? You can see the wall. Then we have our characters here. There's, I forgot his name, but he's like the dubious politician type who's trying to sell these people a dream. And the witch is trying to convince them otherwise. And there's our witch up there. Then we have this piece. I like putting this together. Again, this is steampunk. So this definitely fits the steampunk theme. Put that right there. And then we have this area, the void lab. And up here we see, get that going on. And yeah, it just looks very industrial. We like that. Is that open? There we go. So we get to see inside of there. Close that back up. There we go. That's what that handle's for. Yeah, we got our trash can. Then we got a whole bunch of these levers. You can manipulate them if you like. Okay, we're gonna start back here again. And you can see that light right there. It is kind of lighting up the blue. Oh, this part right here. So where is there's a lever to, you know, that's actually a garage door that you can move up and down, but I had a hard time putting that like together. It has a whole string pulley system, and I'm trying to find out where it is. Oh, here it is. So you're supposed to be able to crank this, and then that should come up, but I did not do it right. So put in the comment section if you built this set and you had a hard time with the little garage door, let me know, because when I put it down, I knew that it wasn't coming back up based on that lever system. And I just was like, ugh, whatever. I'm not gonna be playing with it anyway. So I put it together, but I knew I wouldn't be able to play with it. I know my counterpart, Jay, he wouldn't have gave up. He would have fixed it, but that's just not me. I'm like, whatever. Okay, so let me know what you think. I'm gonna place the brick set value score for this. First set with the Steampunk series again. Look how big this is. So I wanted to hold off on getting the gas station because I need to go see if this fits, like how much space this is gonna take up in my little industrial area over there in Planet Darth. And that's going to determine if I have room to buy the garage set. So we shall see. Let me know in the comment section if you like this set, if you plan on getting it, if you plan on diving into the Steampunk series, if you haven't done so already. And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and share our videos so everybody can have fun as much as you have. Okay, thanks for tuning in, everybody. And don't forget to get the brickin'. Oh, wait, I want to end that dramatically while I'm close up to my witch. There we go. And don't forget to get the brickin'. Tea out.